Marietta firefighter Matt Hively was awarded the Medal of Honor Thursday morning. This is the highest honor awarded by the Marietta Fire Department. In a statement released by Fire Chief C.W. Durham on May 3, 2025, during the Lindamood Regatta, a cruise shell capsized in a strong current. 8 members of the cruise shell went into the water holding on to their boat while it was pinned against a debris pile against the pier. They were able to assist 7 of the team members onto the fire department boat, but 1 was unable to move. Firefighter Hively entered the water as she was having difficulty holding on to the shell. Firefighter Hively was able to safely get the last member aboard the fireboat safely, and the team was transported back to the boathouse. This action helped to ensure no harm came to the individual and that they could be safely rescued from the river.